All right, 6:45, a chilly start across the state this morning. Single digit or wind chills in the teens this morning. Look at that, -2 wind chill out in Dubuque in eastern Iowa. 9 degrees is what it feels like here in Des Moines and in Grinnell this morning. Wind gusts are not that bad right now. They're going to peak later this afternoon, probably in the early afternoon hours, you see between noon and 2 o'clock. Winds out of the south, though, that's going to bring in some warmer air in. Not that Canadian air we've seen the last couple of days. This is the last warning. We'll be in the teens for the next several days, probably until early next week. Here are those FUTURECAST wind chills. We'll make it out of the single digit to teens later on earlier this morning, probably by 8 or 9 o'clock. By noon, wind chills in the 20s, afternoon highs in the 40s, but it probably won't feel quite that warm. The average high is the mid-30s. That's why I say warm. It'll probably feel like more like the mid-30s across much of the state. If you still got some Christmas shopping to take care of, you still got some time and you got some good weather to do it as well. Mid-30s by lunchtime, low to mid-40s by later on this afternoon. Look at these highs this month. We've had 3 days in the 60s and 70s, 3 days total. The average high for the month is the mid-30s. We haven't had any highs in the 20s. That's not going to change for the next 7 days. Maybe by next Wednesday you see there, we got 30s, 40s, 50s in the next 7 days. No 20s, but like I said, that might change by next Wednesday for a much cooler air mass. 55 on Christmas Eve, 44 on Christmas Day there on Saturday. Chance of an isolated mix, mainly north of I-80, probably along the US 30 or US 20 corridor, but still a very mild start, especially Christmas Eve. Temperatures in the upper 30s on Friday morning. Pretty stunning stat here. Look at this, 12 days of Christmas, so between December 25th and January 5th. In the last 52 years, the average temperature has risen on those 12 days almost 6 degrees. We are seeing a less occurrence of white Christmases as well. Let's time out any precipitation chances over the next really 72 to 96 hours. There's that chance along US 20 and US 30 early Saturday morning, but that won't meet the white Christmas criteria. Latter half of the day on Christmas should be pretty sunny, actually. Then another system might arrive there later in the day on Sunday, especially north and east of the metro. The rain-snow line will be the Iowa-Minnesota border, so it would be all rain for us there on Sunday. Looking at your Hope Plumbing Heating 10-day forecast, that rain story might change for next week. A much more active and colder pattern with maybe our first highs in the 20s so far this month. Shanu, we will be certainly keeping an eye on that.